Where'd my bowl go? Oh, there it go. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I'm not sure if anyone's going to join this early. Oh, somebody did. Grand Rising, beloved. So I'm on here early because one, I didn't get to get on here last night. Two, we just finished the guided meditation on the healing chamber. But three, tomorrow starts my retreat, the seat of the soul. And I know I'm not going to be on here probably majority of the weekend because we don't get no service out there. I'm going to try to go live, but I don't think it is going to work. I wanted to get on here because I always get people inboxing me about a myriad of things. Books to read, things that they can do, routines that they can set, habits that they can start creating in order for you to get more divinely connected, more in tune with your higher self, yada, 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 yada. All of that good stuff. And for me, the things that I always say, it depends on where you are coming from in your studies. Where are you at in what it is that you're doing? Are you more focused on your own personal development, your own self-love, which is what I highly recommend first? You want to know who you are first. You want to know what your purpose is first. Do all of that work first before you get into all the information like from Dr. Africa or Sharad, like just everybody, Miss Ali, all of them. No, I feel like you got to go to you first and understanding who you are, and how to love you so you can manifest in a different way. And that way, when you get the other information, it's easier to understand. It's easier to apply that information. It's easier for you to digest it in a sense because your consciousness is just in a different space. But if I had to pick any, what's my favorite books? For women, it's definitely going to be Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. For women and men, I feel like it's From Niggas to Gods. That's definitely a must read. The Four Agreements, Mastery of Love. This book, Nutricide. I'm probably like a big supporter of Dr. Layla Africa because all the books that he actually touched bases on is gonna break all the information down. Peace, beloved, Grand Rising. I'm on here mad early. The Wheels of Life for chakras. Anything that you need to know and understand on chakras is in this book. Down from where they manifest at, how they connect, the colors, the foods you need to eat, how to unblock them, how to recognize that they dysfunctioning. Everything that you want to know about that. It's a read. It ain't a light read, but it's a great book. I always get questions about the astrology stuff. This is a great, I feel like, easy read. Magical astrology. I feel like it's one of the easier reads when you get into that. I have a book called 101 Power Crystals. 101 Power Crystals. It's on my website now. That one, from the crystal perspective, and the healing crystal, there's a little mini guide that got like 555 crystals in there, and it breaks down the spiritual correspondent, the mental, the emotional, and the physical. So if you just want to know what is this crystal for and what does it mean and how can I use it, that's a great little grab up book as well. The Kybalion, I just talked about that yesterday. The Kybalion is probably my number one game changer. If you understand who you are, you get into that particular book, it's going to shift your whole perspective of life. So it just, like I said, it depends on where you at in your growth. Peace, beloved. I just decided to jump on here. I'm up. I've been up early. I think I'm excited about this retreat tomorrow. I'm super excited about the retreat. You ever sleep? I couldn't sleep either. Okay, 157. I know I can talk to you about this. Is it just me, or like spirit is heavy on me? Spirit been heavy on me for like 2 days straight. So I can feel like the energy's way different. And I'm like, it's super, super high. Now, the craziness is that the emotions and the things, the cosmos, they doing some real weird stuff. So I feel like it's messing with you. And you feel like you like a little bit um off. You've been a little off center. But like, I know like my ancestors and stuff, like even right now, like they heavy on me. They heavy. And I'm sitting here like, what y'all trying to tell me? What you want? What you want? What you want? I just want, I need a nap. I need a nap. I need a nap. So I was sitting there like, what the hell is going on? I mean, I know the solar storms is popping for like a couple more days. I think we got about 2 more days of that. I know that Sun was in Gemini for a little bit, and it was doing some interesting things this week. There's been it's some interesting stuff going on in the cosmos too. But the stuff that was going on in the cosmos was making it where this week was supposed to be an energy of things should have been being revealed. Things are supposed to be brought to the forefront. Stuff that people been trying to like maybe keep from you or keep a secret. This is the week that stuff was supposed to be manifesting. Like anything that is hidden was supposed to come to the forefront. Yeah, I was like, this shifting is interesting. Cause my energy been real. Yeah, it's been real. That's the only thing I can think of. My energy been real. But going back to the books, definitely. Oh, this is a real quick read, y'all. If you can find like Melanin by Dr. Afrika, this is good for not only you, but if you have children. It's like a really good, quick read. It has a lot of charts. So it's not even like it's that, it's more like a workbook more so than what you call it. So the one thing that I love about this book site, and because I was talking about chakras, this is something I build on in our actual class. It says melanin energy pathways are erroneously labeled as acupuncture meridians. Okay, so you got to think like, and I use meridian methods to heal people. So like EFT, if you've ever heard of emotional freedom tapping, we use the meridian points in your body in order to open up the energy and get your energy moving. Okay, so if we're getting your energy moving, they label this as meridians, but honestly this is like where clusters of melanin resonate. So anywhere that you have a cluster of melanin, that's where your so-called chakra or your so-called meridian points reside. This is why melanated people tend to have, when we are connected and we are truly walking in our purpose, tend to have a higher intuitiveness. We're going to leave it there. We have a different connection. We have a different ascension. This is why there's a very big agenda for people to buy melanin. If you pay attention, there is a very, 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 very big agenda where people are selling melanin. Yep, they doing it. And where they are enforcing for a lot of interracial dating to happen. They doing it too. Yep. It's an agenda. Don't sleep. You get a list of books you recommend. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go and make a new list, and what I'll do is post it on the website so it'll be a permanent link. And then maybe I can create links where you can go buy them, or you can just go look them up, or whatnot. I talk about Dr. Africa. He has a club, like well, I don't know if he still had it, but at one time he had like 9 books you could get for like 160, I want to say. And like his books, honestly, I feel like if you go get his 9 books, if you go get his 9 books, it's gonna touch on every topic you want to learn. He gonna talk about the issues that we have in our community. He gonna talk about the psychological warfare. He gonna talk about the nutritional aspect. He gonna talk about astrology. He gonna get into chakras. He gonna get into feng shui. Like I've been calling it my starter 9. If you start out with his books, he gonna break down so much information in them books. Now I'm not gonna lie, some of his books ain't easy read to me. Like for the average, they're not easy. They're not an easy read. But that starter 9 pack, I was like, y'all sleeping. Cause y'all be wanting to buy 100 books. I promise you, I promise you, you get his starter 9. I'ma say go get Matu Nater. Matu Nater. That's a book that I feel like you can have your whole lifetime. Your whole lifetime. And you're gonna continuously learn from it. They got actual volumes. I'm talking about volume 1 in particular. Sacred Woman, I feel like, for certain dynamics. And then my of course my number one is Kabbalion. I mean, so many other books. Like I said earlier, The 4 Agreements, Mastery of Self-Love. Like, it's so many books that you can really get into. But when you're talking about the core, because a lot of times we get distracted in saying that we want to be, I call them knowledge pimps. We want to get into all of this information and all these different dynamics. But guess what? You don't need all of that. You do, because education is key, it's fundamental. But when I say you don't need all of that, you don't need all of that to navigate this journey in particular. A lot of times we get so caught up in learning these different dynamics because we just want to seem, super smart. We want to flex our knowledge on people. But I feel like, how your life look? How are you navigating your journey? How are you manifesting your best life? Because if your life don't look like that, it ain't corresponding at all. Yeah, that's my issue with that. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this real quick. In this one, he says, only melanin-dominant black people have 12 clusters. Other races have less. The clusters can be stimulated by hand massage, acupuncture, biomagnetics, and acupuncture needles. The stimulation can cause wellness and help remedy diseases. So this is why I always be talking about the fact that we can heal our bodies. The Kabbalion is the one that's by the 3 initiates. So the 3 initiates is the one that I always tell people to get. Like, I don't get no other ones. I can actually pull up if you look on, I created a post that was specifically for, hold on, books, a long time ago, probably. I probably need to repost it again. This is the one I tell everybody to get. Oh, Lord. I feel like it's looking retarded, but that's the one I always tell people to get. I don't know if you can see. There you go. So this is the one I always tell people to get. It's about the Three Initiates. It breaks all the Hermetic principles down. Even if you don't get the Kybalion, you can always just look up Hermetic principles and then study each law. Or, they really ain't Hermes principles. I'm just leave it at that. I don't even want to get in that conversation today. But if you look up the Hermetic principles, you can just look at that and study them. I like that particular book just because not only does it break down each law, but it makes it very easy to digest, if that makes sense. It's a very easy to digest book. And then it helps just your perception. It changes to me. When you know and understand those principles, it changed. I promise y'all, like, out of everything that I read, it made me put all of it together. So when you're talking about books like The Secret, when you're talking about any of them type of books that are talking about the law of, like, the power of the mind, it's crazy how that one book, for me, put all the pieces together. A lot of times they, I might not feel like that, but that one, yeah. When I finished reading that one, I was like, all of this go together. All of these are in sync. And it made everything make sense. From everything from the Matunatera to, like, I Am That. Like, all those books, like, to me, it all came back to that one book. And I was like, okay, I got you. So, I just highly, like I said, Dr. Africa probably gonna be my top pick as far as these are my nine books that, and the 9 that I want to say that come in there is the Melanin, Nutricide, Holistic Self-Diagnostic, the Black Child, Racing of a Black Child. I can't remember the actual name of the book, but yeah, it's several. He got one on like a feng shui, but it's feng shui from our perspective. How many books is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot. 6. Yeah, it's a lot of books. It is. He got a book that's Pills That Kill. So it break down all the medications and their side effects in that group. He has a herbal book in there, so you'll know what herbs you should be using and how. Oh no. Oh yeah, nah. I love the Moonology. I got those. Was it this one, beloved? This is the one that I have. I wonder if it was that one. That's my favorite deck. It's one of my favorite decks. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. You said the energy wasn't right. Yeah, I be watching people. I be watching. Look, you made me like, let me pull a card for the Moonology deck. See, I'm telling y'all, Spirit is hard right now. I don't know. I say, I keep getting this card. My commitment is being tested. My commitment is being tested. How much do you want it? Do you really want it? Is this what you really want to do? I swear, I keep being tested with that one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm funny about energy, beloved. I am funny about energy. All right, y'all. So let me see how much time I got. I'm trying to decide. Okay, if y'all want some cards, I can pull some cards for you right now. And then I'll come back on and do the actual card reading. Let's do this. We didn't do this today, did we? shit. All right. Jazzy. Beloved, after this retreat, we can talk. I can't do it before this retreat. If y'all, let me show y'all what my room looked like real quick before I pull these cards. My sacred room normally be looking real clean and crisp. This is what my room look like right now. Y'all see this? Y'all see the craziness? Do y'all see the craziness? We was packing up herbs for the retreat. Yeah. This is the insanity that's going on. And my altar is overpacked because I try to bless everything before I gift anybody something. I always try to bless people's items. I don't like just like even the products y'all buy online. I always make sure that I bless them before I send them out. I don't like I don't know, that's just something I do. I strive my best to make sure that, you know, man, Pier 1 about got me in damn trouble, 157. I done put so much stuff to the side that I'm eyeing. Have you seen that wood meditation statue they got? She about, let me see, she about this big. Dark, like mahogany wood. I was in there yesterday like, this is why I don't come in here. This is why I don't come in here. I ain't been in there in a long time because I knew. Then, let me talk about this. So I was on my way. I was getting all this stuff for the retreat. And I'm on my way to, where was I going yesterday? AC Moore, the little arts and crafts store. So I'm on my way to AC Moore, actually to get, I'm going to show y'all, because y'all ain't at the retreat, but to get these journals. Isn't this neat? These journals are nice. They have these at AC Moore if you got an AC Moore. I love, okay, if y'all don't know by now, probably if y'all see my other room, like I'm big on like glitz, gold, glamour, like, yeah, I love it all. Man, listen. So, I'm over there, and I'm like, getting stuff, and something said, oh, it's a Pier 1 right there. I'm going to just go over here by Pier 1 real quick and pop my head and see if they got something that I can use. And I found a couple of items that I was excited to get. That damn store had so much stuff that I was really, if me being me, because like I just said, like they had this, I wanted to put a wine glass on the altar, and it had like these rhinestone studs, like doing this thing around the bottom of the, I had to get out of there. They had like beaded mats, and it's just, I love Pier 1. Oh, and I don't know if this store is still open. Oh shit, I don't forget the name. It started with an A. It used to be in North Lake Mall. Man, but they used to have like African stuff way back before African stuff was trending. And it's like a hippie store, but that store used to get me in trouble too. You'd be like, hold on, y'all, I gotta take this ring off. It's not cooperating with me shuffling. All right, Jazz, let me pull you some cards, beloved. Let's see. Y'all ain't got no more for her? Knew that was coming. I don't know if I want. Breaker store. No. God, what is the name of that store? And, damn, I can't remember. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to inbox you. I'm going to inbox you what the name of that damn store is. And I was looking for your text message yesterday. FYI. I don't know why I'm sitting here. I done talked to you this whole time. And I was looking for your message yesterday because I was trying to go back and see. I remember you left me a message about cigars. And I was like, I need to connect with her so I can get this get my life together. I got to get my life together. That's what Pier 1 is. Oh, the Breaker store. Yeah, now Pier 1 are down. I had to leave. I had to get real focused. They had a microphone. Y'all know I used to do music. They had a statue, a stand. It was like a silver mic on a stand or whatever. And it was on sale for like $9. And it was 25% off. My discipline and my commitment was being tested. My discipline and my commitment. We got a link. We need a link before. I don't know what's your schedule today or tomorrow morning. We got a link. Okay, let's get into these cards for Jazzy. Jazzy, the first card that comes in is sticking to your plan. Sticking to your plan. Okay? Sticking to your plan. Making sure that no matter what it is, that you stick to the plan, but you be patient with yourself. Like, it might take you a little longer than everyone else. You're not in a race with nobody else. You're going to get to your destination exactly when you're supposed to get to it. So don't be worried about nothing that's going on. Don't even put yourself in a rush. Don't put yourself in survival mode. Don't put yourself in a frenzy to accomplish what you're supposed to be accomplishing, because it's going to work out. But you got to stick with the plan, okay? Don't get distracted, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to try to take you off course, and it's going to try to take you off the journey that you're on in particular. Stick to the plan, okay? The next card is talking about love of self. So making sure that you're operating and truly operating in your love for yourself first. When you are truly operating in your own self-love, guess what? That energy is gravitated back to you. When you are truly walking in the love that you have for yourself, someone else knows how to reciprocate that love back to you, because you know how to love. You know what it takes to love you. You know what it look like, smell like, feel like, sound like. So when you understand and truly connect with that energy, guess what? The universe be like, okay, she ready. She ready. So then it becomes where the choices have to be made. And what I'm picking up in particular is like, this also could represent love from past situations, love of certain dynamics, and you having to make choices. And the choice is all about how are you making decisions that are conducive and in alignment with your best good, with your highest self. If they are not in alignment with who you are, because this is a pivotal moment. The choices that you are making right now, the journey that you are on right now is actually going to dictate, and you're going to see the dynamic of it 10 years from now. Okay? These are pivotal moments. This is a pivotal year. I keep telling y'all that. Like, this was a number 3 year. That's all about Elegba or Papa Legba or Eshu, whatever you want to call him. Look, it's about the crossroads. It's about when are you going to get off of the path of your old self and come into the new. He is all about the gateway, opening opportunities, putting you in direct connection to your spirit guides and your ancestors. You going to make the choice to go ahead and go through the other side, or you going to be stuck in your old you? Peace, beloved. The wind card comes up for you, Jazzy. And that Jazzy, this card is all about the energy of saying, like, you're wanting to separate yourself. You're wanting to disconnect. You're wanting to be like, you want to get on your old independent shit. I'm an independent woman. And that's not what self-love is about. Self-love is about understanding that you are one. This is a collective. And you just have to make sure that you're vibrating at a frequency that the people who are in alignment with the frequency you're on are going to come to you. Okay? Don't get caught up or stressed about the wrong things. Don't get turned off or discouraged about people not being who they say they are. You are going to feel like you want to separate and disconnect from people and do things where you're just like, I'm not feeling that. I want to be by myself right now. And it's okay to take a little selfish time. Don't get it twisted. It's okay to take a little selfish time. It's okay. But don't get too stuck in that selfish time. Don't get too stuck in that energy, because it's not going to serve you. It's not for your highest good. Okay? You might have to just do it for a little bit in order for you to heal, in order for you to work on your own self-love, in order for you to work on your energy and what it is that your spirit needs. But overall, don't get stuck in this, because you're going to be cutting the people that are a part of your soul tribe, the people that came to assist you on the journey. Okay? The other card that comes up is the Fool card, and it's saying, hey, this is a time frame where you, beloved, have to trust the universe. What you saw, I want to bring that card back up. So you see the past. It's like, what happened back here, don't worry about that. Yeah, it might have been, you had a different perception of life. It's all about your perception. Is the glass half empty or half full? If your perception is working and operating from a certain dynamic, then guess what? That's what you're going to keep getting. But you got to change your perception. Know that the universe got your back. Know that they are always working in your behalf. Know that they are always going to manifest the best things in your life. When you know that, then you won't be caught up and worried about what happened yesterday. That was a moment I was supposed to learn. Now I learned my lesson, and now I'm what? I'm better. I'm wiser. I'm more powerful. I'm standing in my goddess energy 100 now. So that's what you gotta like really get into. Okay? I hope that helps, beloved. Leos rule the world. Yes, Leo. You see I got my lions on. I got my lion earrings on today. Got my lions on. I felt like being in my Rasta energy today. Rasta. My legs feel like chewed up bubblegum. Who taking it? Any of y'all taking the spit challenge with us? Y'all punked out. Let me find out y'all was punking out on the spit challenge. My legs feel like chewed up bubblegum. Chewed up bubblegum. All right, Leo. Whoop. Too many cards. Let me see something with this one. Wait a minute, beloved. That one threw me off a little bit. Oh, I've been fasting for these 3 days. I've been doing a sun up, sundown fast. I'm about to starve. What challenge? The challenge that African Warrior Fitness had, or we had it on the Healing Chamber. Don't be nervous. You got good cards. This one card threw me off a little bit. Hold on. I just want to double check something. Okay, Ashe. So, the first card that came out is the Narrow Path card. The Narrow Path is saying you are going the right direction. Stay focused on your journey. You going the right way. You on the right path. But stay focused on it. Don't get discouraged. Don't get distracted. Don't let nobody come up trying to put no ideas in your head. Be like, well, maybe you should do it this way. Nah, Spirit didn't tell me to do it that way, so I'm going to do it this way. All right? Be very creative. and how you're moving forward. Be in a space where it's like if some obstacles pop up, you know how to creatively navigate around them. Don't get so caught in where that journey is leading you, okay? Don't get so caught in that I'm stuck in that next, that end result. A lot of times we'll create this picture and this dynamic of what that end result is, and that's the only thing we focused on. I'm using the little red one, my favorite, my little red one. Okay, that's the only thing you focus on. Don't get so caught up in the bigger aspect, the end result. Just be very present in the moment and say, okay, this obstacle popped up while I'm on my journey. Let me navigate around it so I can get back on my journey. All right. Specifically when it comes to things that is leaving your legacy, your mark, what it is that you're supposed to be doing in the world, your businesses. This is the entrepreneur card, the things that you are connected to from a business or a creative aspect. Being very focused and intentional on this is very, like, it's calling to me hard. Like, I'm getting goosebumps like while I'm talking. So whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing that's connected either for your business or like your, if you do art or anything creative, or so it's the art, so something creative. So whatever it is that you're doing creative, this is the time to really execute on that, really hone in on that energy. Okay, the Baba Wind card is all about just. This is like a person who is just intelligent and is very fair and has a certain mindset. But this is also the card that says, trust your own feelings. Trust your own intuition. Trust what you are feeling. There are going to be some people that is going to try to sway your opinion. They're trying to tell you not to do it. Don't do it that way. Why are you doing it right now? That might not work. That don't sound like a... You got the haters. That's what I call them. Because they not living their best life. And sometimes they have... they not all haters. Sometimes it could be your parents. Sometimes your parents don't see the end vision. Sometimes your parents can be the ones that they're caught up more in their own dynamic, the things that, you know, didn't go well for them in their own journey, their life. But that's because that was them. You are not the same person. This is your journey. That message was for me. Ashe, I got you. Look, this is your own journey. All right. So you have to listen to your own intuitive self. You have to know that Spirit came to you with a vision. Spirit came to you with some information. You execute that information. You walk in your journey. You do what you're supposed to be doing. All right. That's going to build more worth and more wealth and more dynamics and ascension for your own personal life. Really take time to process your wants and your needs first. Don't worry about nobody else. This is about you. How am I feeling in my heart? How does this make me feel? How does this make me, you know? Okay. Yes, your grown kids too. Don't listen to nobody. Tell everybody to go mind their damn business. This ain't got shit to do with them. Mind your business. This is my journey. Oh, God, my legs hurt. Y'all, my legs hurt. Oh, I didn't go soak. All right, beloveds. Let's go to, I'm going to do natural. Wait a minute, what was her name? I'm sorry. Look, I'm about to give you a whole new name. Warrior Goddess. Okay, Warrior Goddess. Let's do you real quick. Ashe, Leos rule the world. Right. They be caught in their own fear, and then they'll place their fear and inhibitions on you. And you got to be in the space where you be like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. The universe is not, I'm not your situation. I told y'all the message was for me. Part of that message was for me too. I've been fussing at my daughter lately. Y'all with these entrepreneur cards, y'all better come on through with these businesses. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one too, since it's trying to fall out the deck. Okay, Warrior Goddess, you're another one that is staying on your path. You got to stay on your path. Make sure that you are making choices while you're on this journey from your higher self, not the past reflection of who you used to be, not your past self, not your old self, not your lower self, none of that shit. It got to be in alignment with your higher self, the evolution of who you are. Make sure that you are focusing, another one that need to be focusing on her career, on her businesses, on things that are connected to you from a heart space specifically, like whatever your mark is. When you think about it and don't overthink about it, what would you love to do? If you could just stop everything that you're doing right now and somebody came and said you ain't got to worry about shit for the rest of your life, what would you do? How would you make your mark? That's what you should be focused on right now. The Tunde water card come in, and normally this is the nurturer. This is somebody that comes in from a male perspective and say, hey, I'm here to give you exactly what it is that you want. So you give me the answer. You tell me what you want. And a 9 times out of 10, they're already in the works of aligning those dynamics. So this can, I always say this card, because it's a water card, I would say it can manifest in the spiritual realm, or it could be a physical presence that's coming in and saying, like, sometimes this means marriage proposals coming soon, some sort of opportunity coming soon, some sort of dynamic from a male, young male energy is coming soon, where they're saying, hey, I'm ready to gift you something, okay? But a lot of times when I pull this, it's always about the spiritual realm, somebody that has a young masculine energy in the spiritual realm, and they are wanting to align your purpose. They are wanting to align your different dynamics. They are wanting to put certain things in place for you, beloved, but you got to be ready to get that energy. Okay, so the moon card is coming up, and that moon card is saying, what is your intuitive self saying? Trust your hunches. What is your spiritual connection right now? Because there's some insights and some downloads and some dreams and some prophetic visions that you are receiving, but you are not listening or trusting or processing them at this moment. And like me and 157 was talking about earlier, I was like, I don't know if it's just me, but spirit been heavy on my ass this week. And not just in a harsh way, but like constantly like giving me chills. There's certain signals that my body send off. So the veil is thin as hell. Spirits are everywhere right now. They just walking around chilling. Okay? So take time to really listen and figure out what are they wanting you to say? What are they wanting to do? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna keep moving my legs because my legs is hurting. All right. What are they wanting you to hear? I'm trying to see what time it is because I feel like they're going to cut me off right when I get started on this reading. Okay. What are they wanting you to hear? I need you to take time to like really, really listen to that dynamic. Hold on, beloved. Spirit been on my ass. Somebody could just say something. Like, it's so crazy right now for me. Like, I was having a conversation last night, and I just kept getting chills. Like, I'm getting them the whole time. I've been getting them all morning. So, seeking and finding. So, seeking and finding right now, beloved, this is for you, Warrior Goddess. The things that you are looking for, stop. They in you. They already exist in you. You looking for stuff that's outside of you. The answer that you need is in you. What you looking for is in you. I don't be stressing like you looking for confirmation and validation. You looking for it from a different space, and you already know the answer. You already know. You already know. You got your own gifts and your own power. You got your own superpower. You gotta listen to it. All right. I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, is log off real quick and come back on, because I feel like I'm getting ready to get into this and it's going to cut me off. So yeah, let me log off and come back on so it won't cut me off in the middle of my sentence. Okay. All right. Peace, beloveds.